I think it's safe to assume that a lot of us, especially gamers, have those moments where we have to go somewhere, but we don't have the entertainment on the go to actually, use it while we're waiting to go somewhere. Let's just say you're going on the train, or you're on a plane, or you're at a bus somewhere, and you're kind of just bored. I mean, you can't really do much in real life besides talking to someone, but there are a lot of people who have social anxiety. Me not being one of them, but I just don't decide to talk to people. The real answer is this thing. In the 1980s, games like Pac-Man, Galaxian, Dig Dug, and many more were established upon themselves. But many people, they had a dream. Gamers had a dream that if they could take any arcade cabinet to their homes, to the bus drive, to a car trip, wherever, that would be absolute heaven to them. Eventually, video game companies would make portable video game consoles, also known as handhelds. And if you really think about it, there are a lot of things that make it convenient. We present to you Dan the Meme Man, also known as Danielt3a.
Playing video games is cool, but what if you have to leave the house to go to a funeral? You can't take the whole thing with you. I mean, you can, but that's gonna be expensive. Oh my god! But don't worry, there's a solution. There are many advantages when getting a handheld console like the 3DS or Nintendo Switch. For example, it's portable. I mean, that just makes sense. You can take it on a road trip or to your grandma's funeral. It's also useful when you don't want to turn on the TV at 3 AM just to play 5 minutes of Super Smash Bros. You can also skip class and use the 3DS in the bathroom, but there's also germs. In conclusion, handheld gaming is very cool because it's portable and it comes in handy. It's not as expensive as buying a whole console. And yeah, I have no idea what else to say. So, hello everybody who's watching from school, I don't know.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me.
I myself own a Nintendo console, more specifically a handheld, and that's the Nintendo 3DS. And it's been my favorite because throughout all these years, I mean, I've grown closer to that console more than I have been with my parents. The convenience of these things is overflowing. Like, it's so convenient that not only do I have this, but I have this, and this, and this, even this, and this. Ugh. Taking out like a portable system in a kapow situation is really cool too. Wherever I go, I usually take my Nintendo 3DS with me. And it's really convenient because I can take it at home, or I can go to school with it, and it's actually pretty fun. One other thing that I really love about the Nintendo 3DS was all of the content that used to be available. The reason why I say used to is because now the eShop doesn't work anymore, and now you can't buy anything from the eShop unless if you use Homebrew. So in other words, we can't go back and get any of the other stuff. So that's why I bought almost every app available that was like either a special demo or just a free game out on there. And a few of them I did buy. And that's the one thing that I'll miss entirely of the Nintendo 3DS. The fact that the online eShop that used to have virtual console games, DSiWare, Nintendo 3DS games entirely, and just anything that was available through the Wii U and the 3DS, if they were comparable and used, in similar effects. The fact that those things are gone just really breaks my heart. The fact that Nintendo decides to close down an eShop that was very, very valuable. Now you look at Nintendo's eShop and you think to yourself, why shouldn't have I just saved up my money for a 3DS? And that's the one thing that I absolutely don't recommend you do. I'm not saying don't buy a Nintendo Switch. You can do, but you're just gonna waste a lot of money by paying for Nintendo's online service, and then going through Nintendo's eShop, and then having to pay with national fees throughout, their online services, and also the fact that the online service doesn't really matter, and that, it's not really going to be useful. It's a whole mess. Thing is, I personally would use my Nintendo 3DS, and I still use it to this day. People kind of give me weird looks why I use the Nintendo 3DS to this day. They're like, oh, I've never seen this since 2012. Thing is that not only am I a video game collector, but I also just like to admire I like to admire old games. Another cool thing about portable games is the fact that you can play games that were meant to be on consoles but can also be played in, you know, portable systems as well. Super Mario World from the Super Nintendo, you can play that on your TV, but also if you have your Game Boy Advance with you, you can also play it on there too, which is actually pretty cool. It still really blows my mind, the fact that you can play games that are above their limits on a portable device, capable of playing a small game. Like, it's just mind-blowing of how technology has come to these days. I feel like we need more portable games a lot, because the last time we ever had one was the Nintendo Switch, and that was 2017. And we can't really find a lot of portable gaming devices a lot, and mostly it's just PS5s, or it's a Nintendo Switch, or just anything that's around those lines. I feel like with the portable games, it's seemingly just endless possibilities, from things revolving from the Nintendo Game Boy, which is like the first ever portable console that received cartridges, all the way now to the Nintendo Switch. First of all, they still use cartridges, which is mind-blowing. I mean, I thought we would have been using mini discs by this time. I feel like we just need a lot more handheld gaming at this point. Now we've got our phones where we can literally stream movies and videos and games and all that stuff. I mean, I can literally play a PC game on an iPhone. Like, how mind-blowing is that? Like, that is just crazy. And I feel like it just gives off an excuse for us to not really use these anymore, but it's, you know, I feel like when it comes to classics, when it comes to games that need to be played on controllers, I mean, I like using a controller more than a touchscreen, because I'm covering the screen with my own thumb. Can't even see half of the stuff I'm doing. But overall, that's pretty much what I've been talking about. And I just want to thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. I really love this milestone. It's helped me a lot throughout these years. You know, making these videos for you guys, it's really helping me a lot. Because not only does it motivate me on to make more videos, but also I like entertaining people. I love it when, you know, people at school, they're like, you know, I love your videos and this stuff and that, and like, you know, it's just, it's very heartwarming. And, you know, I thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. I thought I should have just returned the favor. Happy Thanksgiving. That's all I'm just gonna say. You know, happy Thanksgiving. From the time that it is right now, it is November 10th. So I might be uploading this maybe earlier or later on. For sure I'm gonna upload this on Thanksgiving. I think so, because I really feel like I should have a video out for this month, and I feel like this should be like a Thanksgiving special too. Even though it has nothing to do with Thanksgiving. I guess it has to do with me being thankful for portable gaming. No, but yeah, overall, just thank you guys so much for these subscribers. I mean, I wouldn't have thought in like 2 years time I would have been able to surpass this many. I thought it would be like, oh, I need to wait 5 years for this. Oh, I'm gonna be 15 years old by the time I get my 100 subscribers. But no, yeah, I really hope I do strive on to, you know, do better in my channel, because I've really been wanting to do this. I mean, I've been trying differently with my editing. I finally did better, so, you know, it's been going well, very well. Also, for this month, of course, another month of November, another birthday of mine. Your boy is turning 13 years old at the end of November. That is, oh my goodness, so much. I'm already becoming 13. No, but seriously, it's just, you know, I'm thankful for like actually starting this YouTube channel youngly, because if I would have started this later on, I don't know how I wouldn't have strived by now. I'm thinking of making this as my actual job, so, I'm not gonna leave anytime soon. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. And I'll see you guys in the next video.